Prime Minister Modi has left for his two-day visit to France. It is the official invitation of the French President Emmanuel Macron, where India is looking forward to deepen its ties with its oldest strategic partner in the West. During his official visit to France, Prime Minister Modi will be joining Macron as the guest of honor at the Bastille Day celebrations, where 2 of the 36 Rafale fighter jets that India bought in 2015 will participate. The Indian government released a statement that said that this visit will provide an opportunity to chart the course of partnership for future across diverse sectors, as far as strategic ties go, cultural, scientific, academic, and most importantly, as far as cooperation in the defense sector goes. Now, during his departure, Prime Minister Modi expressed confidence in the upcoming bilateral talks and an opportunity to meet the Indian diaspora in France. He is also going to be pushing for India to be the investment hub, which is why we're going to be seeing the Prime Minister meet with several CEOs over the course of the next 2 days.
मैं आपको ये बताना चाहूँगा कि पिछले 2014 से हमारे आर्थिक संबंध बहुत तेज़ी से आगे बढ़े हैं, करीब करीब अब दुगुने हो गए हैं। पिछले 8-9 सालों में फ्रांस की ओर से भारत में निवेश बहुत तेज़ी से बढ़ा है। फ्रांस की सबसे बड़ी कंपनी, जितनी भी आप बड़ी कंपनी का नाम लें, वो भारत में मौजूद हैं और केवल भारत के मार्केट के लिए नहीं, वो भारत को अब पिछले कुछ सालों में अपने ग्लोबल सप्लाई चेन का बहुत अहम हिस्सा बना रहे हैं और साथ ही साथ भारत को एक एक्सपोर्ट हब के रूप में देखते हैं। भारत को रिसर्च, टेक्नोलॉजी एंड डेवलपमेंट, इनोवेशन का एक बहुत बड़ा हब मानते हैं, इंजीनियरिंग का, डिज़ाइन का, डेवलपमेंट का।
I know that when my troops and I will be walking, we will have a look at your Indian Prime Minister and on our French President of the Republic. This is a very high emotion instant because we are about 30 meters away from them, so we can look them in the eyes. So it's very impressive.
Sanjay Suri, my colleague, joining us live from Paris. He has several people with him as well. It's going to be touchdown for the Prime Minister, Sanjay, in just about an hour or so. But the Indian Diaspora event later this evening is really the event that everyone, not just the Prime Minister, but everyone else is also looking forward to.
Well, it's going to be a very colorful event, and you can see that right here. Anwar Bhai is here, Begum Batul is here, Farhan Bhai is here. And they're going to tell us exactly what they're going to do by way of the cultural event for the Prime Minister. Anwar Bhai, what have you got in store?
Namaskar. First of all, namaskar to all the audience, spectators of TV 18. And we are very happy here to welcome Honorable Prime Minister. And we are going to perform Rajasthani music. Begum Batul ji is going to perform bhajan. And we'll sing some Rajasthani songs for our Honorable Prime Minister.
बेगम साहिबा, आप भजन गाएंगी क्या?
हाँ, मैं भजन भी गाती हूँ, और माट भी गाती हूँ, और फोक गाना गाती हूँ, सब गाना गाती हूँ मैं।
तो आज शाम का क्या भजन है, जरा 2 लाइनें सुना दीजिए।
प्यारा गजानंद देवा, ओ प्यारा गजानंद, ओ घुमतना घरी आओ सा, आओ मारा ओ प्यारा गजानंद।
बहुत बढ़िया बेगम साहबा, क्या खूबसूरती से भजन पेश किया है। और फरहान भाई, आपका क्या आइटम होगा?
We are all going to sing some bhajans and folk music, and we will be playing some instruments also with the singer, our Dadi. Yeah.
And how long have you been preparing for this?
It's been like since like 1 month we have been preparing for this performance. Yeah.
Right. And Begum Sahaba, you are very keen, बहुत enthusiastic हैं, उत्साह है कि ये प्रोग्राम हो रहा है अब?
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छा उत्साह है। और मैं गई साल ही मोदी जी पधारे जब मैं स्वागत में आगे थी, और अब की बार ही मालिक ने मौका दिया तो मैं उनके स्वागत में आगे हूँ। और मोदी जी बहुत बढ़िया, बेस्ट है, और राष्ट्रपति पुरस्कार मोदी जी हमको पुरस्कार दिया।
अनवर भाई, आपकी तरफ से क्या होगा?
We are going to sing bhajan with Madam Begum Batul and also some Rajasthani songs, and we have prepared a song also for Honorable Prime Minister.
Give us a line.
हर भारत की आज़ादी का ये अमृत काल है, मोदी जब से आए तब से कर दिया कमाल है मोदी 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 मोदी
ओ मोदी मोदी ओ मोदी मोदी
Well, it's going to be Modi Modi everywhere later this evening at the community event. It's begun already, and it began, in fact, several weeks ago. And we're all, of course, waiting very keenly to join everyone else at that event.
Absolutely. And Sanjay, how big of an event are we expecting? If you have any details of what kind of participation there is going to be from the diaspora at this particular event?
Well, we're going to have certainly upwards of 1,000 people, and it's going to be a packed hall. It's a huge center here, La Seine Musical. It's quite the biggest center for such an event in Paris. It's a huge venue, and we're going to be full to capacity and more. Certainly everyone who wanted to join will not be able to join, but we're going to have a hell of a lot of participation, and not just from Paris, but also from outside of the city.
Right, it's not just Paris, but different parts, suburbs of Paris. Definitely people from there are going to be pouring in into Paris to meet with the Prime Minister. We've seen the kind of enthusiasm that we have from diaspora every time the Prime Minister travels abroad. Sanjay, right from the airport to the hotel where he's staying, we often see those streets lined up with a lot of people hoping to catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister, perhaps get a selfie. Those are scenes we're expecting today as well.
Yes, in fact, we're going to have a number of people will be there to receive the Prime Minister at Orly Airport when he arrives. Then, of course, we have a number of people who have already gathered at the hotel where he will be staying, and they're hoping to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister as he walks in. No doubt he will wave to them. That'll be a brief moment, of course. Such moments are very tightly secured. And then following on from that, everyone will have their eyes on the Prime Minister and his movements. He will then be here at La Seine Musical in Paris for that big community event, and that's where everyone will get to see him and hear him, and many will also get to meet him, as our friends here are keen to do.
Absolutely, and people not just in Paris and Europe but across the world are watching this. The diaspora across the world is going to be watching this event very, very keenly, and we'll keep coming back to you for more